Well, students, good evening to all of you. So, guys, today we are going to discuss the second topic of paper 4, research paper, right? Review of related literature, right? Earlier, we are done with the first topic. The first topic was meaning of research, nature and characteristics of research, and the types of research. If you remember, in the last Sunday, we finished types of research, three types of research: basic research, applied research, and the uh, action research. Okay. And in the last, if you remember, we discussed the steps in the research. What are the steps in the research? The first step is identifying the problem. 7 steps. You must remember, guys. You must remember. You know, actually, you are doing this research in a MEd. It is a, kind of a mini PhD, right? So, here I want to request to all of you, whosoever is, seeing my lecture, because this lecture is going to be uploaded on the internet. So, start from here. Okay. So, here I want to tell you one more thing. The every topic is linked with the previous topic. Okay. Now there is a review of related literatures. I cannot go directly to the descriptive statistics or measure of central tendency or the even the sampling, right? So whatever the steps are, these all the steps are interrelated. Okay. So after this review of related literature, we'll talk about the research problem. Then the fourth topic would be the hypothesis. Then we'll discuss about sampling, two types of a sampling, probability and non-probability sampling, right? Then research tools. Then we'll talk about the descriptive statistics. Under the descriptive statistics, we'll talk about the measure of central tendency, measure of dispersion. Then, in your syllabus, NPC, right? So these are all interlinked. Okay, review of related literature. This is the second topic. First topic we have finished. Under this topic, we'll talk about concept and meaning of review of related literature. What are the importance and objectives of review of related literature? What are the sources from where you will get the related literature and types of review of related literature? So, guys, this is the most important, because when you have to submit your making the your research report and others now, you should know that okay, from where you have made it. So okay, I start the lecture. Review of related literature. A literature review, basically it is a comprehensive summary of the previous research on a particular topic. This is called the literature review. It may be used as a background for a primary research study or project. As well, literature review is a compilation, classification, and evaluation of what other researchers have written on a particular topic. So, what is it basically? So, guys, when you start writing your dissertation, writing your thesis, whatever the topic you have selected, okay, this is called identifying a problem. Under the steps of the research, this is the second step basically, review of related literature. So once problem you have identified, next step is reviews. Reviews of a related literature. These reviews gives supports to your study. Literature reviews. These reviews supports to your study. Okay, it may be used as a background for a primary research. It is written now, right? Okay, next we discuss what is the purpose of review of related literature. Okay, I'm using the word related because whatever the topic you have selected, you have to mention the reviews of related topic. That's why I'm using the word review of related literature. Okay, otherwise you can call as a review of literature or literature review. Okay, anyone you can call. Now the purpose of review of literature is that it is to gain an understanding of the existing research relevant to a particular topic, study, or problem. So, guys, whatever the problem you have identified, okay, so it gives you a understanding. whatever the topic you have selected, it is relevant or not relevant. Always remember, any line cannot be a research statement. Always remember. Okay. The research statement, the research topic, the study or the problem, okay, it will only be cleared, it will only be relevant if you have a good amount of reviews of that particular topic, reviews of related literature. So the purpose of review of related literature is to gain an understanding of the existing research relevant to a particular topic, study, or problem, and to present that knowledge in the form of a written report. It may be used as a background or context for a primary research, as well as the purpose of this literature review is to describe the relationship of each work to the other under consideration. Next is identify new ways of interpret and shed light on any gaps in previous research. So once you do the research, try to understand. Research basically derived from the two word research. See the spelling of research. R-E-S-E-A-R-C-H. Re plus search. Okay. What is the meaning of a search? Search means खोजना, ढूंढना, है ना? Research means you are working on already searched problem. Are you getting? But you are working on the gaps. That's why it is written, identify a new ways to interpret and shed light on the gaps in the previous research. So guys, don't think that whatever the topic you have selected for your dissertation, okay, this is a new, you can't say that this is a new one. Might be new one in, very few cases, rare cases, okay, but mostly whatever the topic you have selected, you are going to select, okay. So basically the same topic is selected by someone else in the world, okay. But what you have to do, what would be your role? Your role would be you have to work on those gaps. You have to identify those gaps before identifying your topic, before selecting your topic. You have to go through the reviews of related literature. There is a need to review many research papers, right? Only then you can make your opinion. These are the gaps. On these gaps, I have to work. Then you present your topic in front of the panel. Then your topic, is selected by the panel. And they authorize you to write your dissertation in case of a MEd or in case of a PhD. Okay. Next one, resolve conflicts among seemingly contradictory previous studies. Okay. So someone, they have written someone else, okay, with your, whatever you have got, you have collected, okay. You can, work on that. Find gaps in the literature that can become research questions. ये देखो already ना I have just discussed ना. So whatever the topic you have selected for your dissertation na, so you have to go through a various number of research papers, you study related to your topic, and after that you reach on a point. These are the gaps. You have to work on that gaps, right? We are talking about purpose of review of related literature. Point the way forward the further research. Highlight the strength, weakness, and controversies in the field of the study. Okay. So this is the meaning of the research. Okay. Whenever you find any of the topic, it means you have to find the gaps. What are the gaps? Okay. Because all of the 2 years, and in the case of a PhD, all of the 3 or 4 years, you are going to work on that. You have to work on those research gaps. Right. So these research gaps becomes your research topic. Okay. So guys, I again request to you, I have just started research classes. This is my second class of review of related literature. So I want to tell all of you, start from here. Okay. If you missed any of the lecture of this research, so then, you have to learn, from the, starting one. right? So go according to that. Okay. Other papers like education psychology, educational studies, and others. Now you can, learn any of the topic because you have already done in the B.Ed course also. But in the M.Ed course, this is the new one. Okay. And every topic is dependent on the previous one. Right. Now, what is the importance and objectives of review of related literature? It provides foundations of knowledge on a particular topic. क्या बात है, बहुत ही बढ़िया लाइन है. Okay, it is written. Objective of review of related literature, it provides foundations of the knowledge on a particular topic. हाँ, देखो, whatever topic you have selected ना, actually review of related literature supports your study. It provides a foundation. You are on the right way. Okay, whatever the topic you have selected and you have the research material, review of related literature, it means you are going on the right way. It provides a foundation. Next, importance or objective, identify areas of prior scholarship to prevent duplication and give credit to other researchers. Okay. So next is identify inconsistencies. अब ये importance है. We are talking about importance and objectives of reviews of related literature. Why we learn the reviews of related literature before finalizing the topic? Because various inconsistencies the previous researchers have done. We have to find out the gaps in the research. We have to find out the conflict in the previous studies. Open questions left from other researchers. Okay. So we have to work on that. That's why its name is re plus search. Research. You are searching again. Okay. You are working again. Right. So next is identify need for additional research. Now might be there is a need of additional research. Okay. For example, in today's, we want to check the intelligence level, personality level of the student. So we cannot check them with the, 20 years back, research, 20 years back tools, right? So there is a need to work on, new one now in today's time now, because in today's, in this, in today's era, whatever the, the knowledge level of the student, intelligence level of the student. Okay. So there is a difference between the, those children 20 years back, right? So identify need for additional research. Next, identify the relationship of a works in context of its contributions to the topics and to other works. Place your own research within the context of existing literature, making a case for why further study is needed. Right, guys? So don't worry, I will provide you the notes also. Whatever I'm discussing, I will provide you notes. You can get from my, channel also, or you can request to me. I will send you, right? So next, what are the sources of literature? From where you have to collect the data, collect the literature review, collect the, reviews, journals, books, reviews, abstracts, indexes. Okay. So number first, journal and books, different research journals and books you can suggest, right? And reviews are the short articles that give brief information regarding the work done in a particular area over a period of time. Reviews are commonly published in journals, yearbooks, handbooks, and encyclopedias. Okay. Abstracts provide a summary of the research reports done in the different fields. These abstracts are the useful sources of up-to-date information for researchers. Indexes show the titles of the research report without any abstract. The titles are categorized and arranged alphabetically in each category so that the researchers can locate any article of interest easily. So these are, you should be aware of these all things. Journal kisko bolte hain? What is the meaning of book? Okay, what are reviews? How the reviews are different from the abstract? How the abstracts are different from the indexes? Okay, so you know that each and everything. Okay, later on you can publish your reviews. You can publish your paper. After M.Ed, now many of the students, they publish the paper. Okay, and whenever you go for any interview, you can say that, sir, I'm done the MEd. I have the, this, 3 or 4 national journals and the international journals, international publications, right? Sources of literature review, internet also. Up sources aa gaya. We talk about the sources from where you can get internet, right? Today, internet is a very easy and quick source of a review of literature. Internet sites are very useful for providing the easy access to original writing by important researchers. They also provide such an updated information on the topic that ordinarily is not available in the library. Internet sites also provide for useful bibliography related to a particular researchers. Doctoral dissertations. Well, those have already done the PhD. Okay, right? You can refer those and dissertations also in order to collect the data, in order to collect the reviews that will support your study. Okay, these are called the doctoral dissertations. Doctoral dissertations have also been a very good source of a review of literature. But now you have to, here you have to keep in your mind ethics of research. You cannot copy the same. You can take the ideas. Okay. Well, one topic will do that ethics of research. Okay. You can take the ideas, but you have to write in your own English. Right. Doctoral dissertations have also been a very good source of review of literature. In libraries of universities, doctoral dissertations are available. Okay. Many libraries and, district libraries, college libraries, these dissertations are available. The researchers can choose the dissertations of their interest and find useful and relevant informations there. Types of literature, right? अब primary literature होता है, secondary literature and tertiary literature होता है. This is also important, right? Primary literature क्या होता है? What is the meaning of a primary literature? Primary literature means primary source means original studies based on the direct observation, use of a statistical record, interviews or experimental method of actual practices and policies. This is called the primary literature. Primary literature means in a simple way, I just want to explain. I explain to you. For example, primary source or primary literature means when we talk about the, Jesus Christ. Okay. The primary source. What would be the primary source? If any book is written by the Jesus Christ by himself, it is called the primary source. Got the point, right? So, ये देखो, primary sources means original studies. Original studies means original books written by the Jesus Christ, written by the Guru Nanak, written by the, any of the personalities. That becomes the primary literature. उनको हमें primary literature बोलते हैं, right? So you should have knowledge about this. Primary source means original studies based on the direct observation, use of statistical records, interviews, experimental method of actual practices, policies. They are authored by the researchers, contains original research data and are usually published in a peer-reviewed journal. Secondary literature. What is secondary literature? Secondary literature consists of interpretations and evaluation that are derived from or refer to the primary source literature. Example include review articles and reference works. Well, that is derived from the primary source literature is called the secondary literature. Third, again, tertiary literature. Tertiary literature consists of collections of a primary and secondary sources, such as textbook, encyclopedia, articles, and guidebooks or a handbook. The purpose of a tertiary literature is to provide an overview of the key research finding and introductions to a principle and practices within the discipline. So, guys, being scholar, being MEd scholar, you should know about these, primary literature, secondary and tertiary literatures. Okay. Even, sources of data we will, discuss in detail, right? So thank you so much, guys. So under this topic, review of related literature, we discuss concept and meaning. What is the purpose? What is the importance? Sources and types of review of related literature. This is the most important step. This is the second step once when you are doing the any research work. Okay, this is the work This is a review of related literature. Basically, it supports your study. Nobody can say that your study is wrong. Nobody can say that you have copied the data. If you have worked on review of related literature, you have to mention, because when you have to make the dissertation, you have to mention, these reviews, these supports your study, right? Thank you so much, guys, for this lecture. Thank you.